Welcome back. Been a while.
Thank you. Been an extremely long time.
It has. It has. So you were saying it's a new room. It's a new
It's a new
setup.
room. It's a new setup. This is my office. I never owned. You can only see half. The other half looks like utter chaos at this point, but that's okay. It just lets you know that I'm busy.
Why is there chaos in your office?
Listen, mainly because, I've been working on something and I try not to speak about things until, it happens.
Really?
Yeah. Sometimes I don't want to jinx things. I don't think that I don't necessarily believe in that kind of stuff, but I also don't want to jinx it. I don't know.
No, I get that. It's funny. I believe in like jinxes and stuff,
Hmm.
but there are certain ones that it's like I think you have to talk out loud for it to come into existence. It's funny. I just had this conversation with MJ, and we're watching Receivers on Netflix, and just something I pointed out. I was like, we watched the quarterback series. Now we're watching Receivers. I was like, hey, buddy, you realize all these guys have positive self-talk out loud, like all the time. It's almost like they talk those things into existence.
Yeah. I mean, I think sometimes you see that. I think they call that manifestation. So, like, you see them talk about the things that they want to do or look forward to doing or like interested in, and then when you see them accomplish or do those things, it's like, hey, he actually made that happen, or that actually came true for him.
So, are you going to start talking this thing into existence, or are you going to keep it closed for right now?
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see what I do. I change my mind for 5 seconds.
Every 5? I'm sure it's like
15. Well, like 15.
I mean, it took you a long time to transition to your own office to do this. So,
I mean, true. Very true.
How do you like? Do you like the space better? Do you feel like more podcasty in that space?
I think because I'm always in this room, that like it feels normal. But like anytime I'm in Steven's office, I don't know. I feel like I'm in the wrong space. So who knows? This could be forever.
You ever feel like that? Like you're in somebody's space and it's like, it's not even that you're in somebody's space, but it's like that you're not in your space.
Yeah. Because I think with us, it's like I know that space is his space and I associate this room as like my space. But like it's also in both rooms like a guest room, so they're like multi-purpose, I guess you could say. But yeah, I associate that room with his space. He does all of his gaming in there and he works in there, so that's like his little hut. And then this is my hut. This is where I work. This is my space. This is my get away from Steven free card. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure he goes the same. So yeah, maybe.
Is he gonna start screwing soon? Because we keep having that conversation.
We've had the conversation. We talked about like what he could do with his platforms. I think for him it's the startup. Oh, I have to like start this thing up, and then I may not get the views that I want in the beginning, which everybody knows, but he has to be consistent. And I think with Steven, it's the consistency. So, particularly because now he's, working a lot, he's doing his own business. So it is a lot of other things that is happening, behind the scenes. But I think for him, it's being consistent.
I wish he would just start. I'm just saying, like, I think it's gonna be hilarious.
I think so too. I don't know. Maybe I have to like nag him about it, I mean, like, we've been here before where, he was about to give up. And then I had to, like, why would you give up? Be the nagging. the nagging wife for him to see the bigger picture, and then now look. So like,
Yeah, that really changed fast. It literally
fast.
was one conversation one day, and it was something totally different the next day.
Yeah, perspective. My husband has his own business, and he does bartending, and so yeah, he was ready to give it up because he wasn't seeing what he wanted to see out of it. And me being me, I'm like, don't do that. Keep pushing, keep grinding, put yourself out there and see what happens. And now he's booked and busy. So look, listen, moral of the story, don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
The story. That's like I don't know if you remember, I was telling you about Buddy. Oh man, what's his name? Online guy. Jordan the Stallion, who do like the funny videos, and I told you about that.
Yeah.
I told you
Yeah.
he did a TED talk or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in the TED talk, he thought his life was gonna be one way, and it was something totally else, something totally different. Like I think that's funny. We do that thing sometimes where we get focused on wanting to do this one thing or be this one thing, and like, whoever you believe in, God is like, throw that plan out the window because we gonna do it like this. You know what I mean?
And I think for me, I'm the go with the flow type of person. So if like I have an idea or a vision of something happening, like, well, I see it happening this way, then this way, then this way, and this way, but I'm getting the same outcome, but just in different timing, or something else came up that made it a little bit better. Like I'm always, always down for being open minded and being open for change.
Yeah, like during our discussions, like most of the time, I'm like, wow, like the ability to just kind of be flexible, in your thoughts, like, and it's just crazy because there's so many people. They're not that.
No,
They're very rigid. They're very. It got to be like this. It can only be like this, and it's just like, yo, sometimes you just gotta work with what you got, man, and it's that flow, like you said.
that, that. I'm down for that. We gotta put that on a shirt. Funny. What would the quote be? Like, be down for anything.
Yo, it's like a couple things. I feel like we talked about a couple things that need to go on the shirt. No,
Yeah, we have. What else? Don't ask me what they were, because at this point we got like a whole warehouse full of shirts that just need to be sold at this point. That's
somebody need to set this Shopify up like real fast, like
Shopify, TikTok Shop. What's the other one? Etsy.
all that. TikTok Shop, like, so I don't know, like, is there somewhere to go to read reviews? Like, is the stuff on TikTok Shop worth it?
So I've never bought anything from TikTok Shop, but talking to a cousin, she was like, "I'm intrigued to buying something from TikTok Shop," and I was like, "Well, if you do, let me know because I'm curious." I keep seeing people buying stuff from TikTok Shop. In my opinion, I think that maybe it's like seaweed. That's what my brain goes to, but other people like it. So I don't know.
Oh,
The only thing that I've actually like bought from is Shein, but like who hasn't bought from Shein at this point? But Temu and TikTok Shop, I've never bought anything from.
yo, it's this guy I follow, on Instagram. I think his name is Mr. 33rd, and his Instagram is crazy. He orders from like a lot of different spots. TikTok Shop, I think. Shein. He does like designer clothes, or like he does like styling or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's really dope because like he's a bigger guy and I'm a bigger guy, and like the shit that they be trying to sell me, I'd be like, bro, like my arm can't fit in this shit. Like, are you fucking crazy? And he is on point because he always finds like that right thing like for his size. And
Yeah.
that jacket is fire. That jacket is dope. Like he be doing that shit.
Listen, have you not contacted, but like reached out for something like merch or
I did.
you did?
I did with somebody.
Okay.
Man. It was okay. Are you just talking about clothes?
No, I'm just talking period.
Oh yeah, yeah. Or you got
Well, is this the thing that you're willing to share, or is this something that we're going to eat
did you
and we hide from the world? Oh, you see how I did that?
you do that? You just do that too. I just talked about like, oh yeah, you got to talk these things into existence.
Look at that!
Oh, shit.
I know I'm great. Look,
I'll talk about it off mic.
okay, that's cool. You're right with that. As long as I know.
You always know.
See,
you're always like either number one or number two that knows. Like, did you know that?
No, but I'm okay with that too.
Man. Hey, it's been great hanging out with you again.
I know.
Finally see you again.
I know. It's great. I feel like we had these little patches where we see each other and then we don't for a long period of time, and then we'll be like, "Oh, hey," and then we disappear again, and then we get to see each other, and then we're looking at each other again. It's kind of great.
Yeah, the plane finally landed. That's what the plane.
You've been busy.
This is what the fuck happened. Oh man, like, yeah, it's been busy. Like, but it's felt like work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I've been working real hard this month. Like,
how hard have you worked?
I don't know. Like, can we count the miles? Can we count the miles?
Smitty, how many miles you got?
Damn it. Making me do math. Great. Let me figure this out. That's 200. I know that for sure. That's 200. That's another 200. On the ground, behind a wheel, behind a vehicle. Damn, it's more than that. Go Myrtle. What else? New York, Jersey, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
We flew to Tampa. So I had to bust out an easy ass. That got to be like almost 20,000 miles, I think. I might be overcalculating. I don't know. 20,000. I'll pull it up later. I'll map quest it later. I'm tired.
I think that one time I saw you and I was like, you look like you're tired, like you need a nap. And he was like, and I was like,
I need a nap so bad. I need a nap so bad. Yeah, a lot of driving, a lot of cities, a lot of fun too. A lot of sun, as you can tell, because I'm
tired. Yeah, I've been indoors. I have not seen the sun. The sun has not been seeing me. But you know, it's great. It's great.
It is great. You look amazing.
Oh, thanks. I look too tired.
Oh my god!
I feel
what have you been up to? You got to tell me what you've been doing. I haven't seen you.
So, honestly, I've been doing a lot of me time. I feel like a lot goes on in life, and you don't get the time to actually sit and be in your own thoughts. And I think that I've gotten a lot of that. Whether it's business, whether it's personal, whether it's family and friends, whatever it is, I've had a lot of time to just kind of like be here, be at home, be in my thoughts, and just, figure out what I want to do, figure out where I want to go, and all that kind of fun and entertaining stuff. So we're getting ready to hit, what is this, August? Getting into a new job, still trying to grind on my business. And we're getting ready to come around holidays. And my birthday, which is the biggest holiday of them all. So, of course, it's right. So it goes me and Steven's anniversary. Yeah, 1 year. Kind of happened that fast. My birthday, and then we got Thanksgiving and Christmas.
I can't believe you just said C word.
Which one?
Christmas. Right?
Oh, Christmas. Listen, I went to Hobby Lobby. They had ornaments everywhere. And I was like, am I in the right season? Because it was hot outside. I don't see why we need to have ornaments out. And then I went to, what was it? Oh, God. It wasn't Target. It was Walmart. I can't remember. But it was another store I went into. Same kind of thing. They got holiday stuff up. Joann's has like Halloween stuff up, which makes a little bit more sense than having Christmas stuff out because October is right around the corner. But I still feel like it's kind of early for that. Let's get these kids back into school, and then we can talk about Halloween.
Right.
But there's a lot of people who enjoy the holiday. Like people take the time to celebrate Halloween in the summertime, like it's a thing.
Like kind of like Christmas in July.
Yeah, like Christmas in July. Yeah. Same thing for Halloween. Same thing.
Yeah, I get
people that excited about holidays they celebrate it twice.
Yeah, I haven't seen you since July 8th.
Well,
thank you for the date.
Yeah, you're welcome. No problem. I listen. Wherever I can help, I will do it.
I'm so tired. I'm still just so tired.
Well, you got anything tomorrow?
Yes, I do.
I can't help you. I don't know what you want from me.
Yes, I do.
I'm sorry. Well, maybe you could take a nap. Give yourself like 3 to 4 hours somewhere within the day. If they can't get it tomorrow, you can definitely try Friday.
Yeah, catching naps anywhere other than the house is really hard.
Yeah, really hard. I can get that
because I will pass out for like 4 hours. For real.
That's a decent nap. 4 hours. But, you lose a day, but
I mean, work at the doctor's office. I'm gonna just be.
Listen, just catching that. It's like in a chair. You know what I mean? Just kind of
freaking ornament in the waiting room, like this.
Oh, you like the Hobby Lobby, just hanging out.
You lay across the shelf.
Well,
Hobby Lobby got them long shelf.
They do. I just wait for all that stuff to go on sale because then you just buy it for $1.
Yeah.
And then just hold on to it for next year.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby's clearance section pretty dope. So Tractor Supply, by the way. I want to say I told you that before. But
yeah, we did.
Tractor Supply's clearance section is like, what? I'm gonna get a whole barrel for $2? Like, oh shit.
And the crazy part, they'd be like, it was $100, but now for you today, you get it for fun.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't even need a barrel, but I just
sure can get one today.
I want it. If it's in a car, if it fits, it ships. It's covered.
Listen. Oh, that's like that one time where me and Steven saw that TV up in Costco and couldn't fit it in my car. We called you. Listen, we were like, if we leave it here, somebody else is going to buy it. So you might as well buy it and hope and pray it fits in my car. And it did. It did.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. It didn't fit, but it should.
Well, damn, listen, fantastic. Got to hook up, hang out with y'all twice this week. Hung out with you twice this week.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
Double movie nights.
Catching up. Double movie nights. What'd you think of Beverly Hills Cop?
Honestly, I liked it. I rock with it. I think sometimes when they try to bring stuff back, they kind of lose it, or they kind of like miss the mark. And I think with this one, I think you can tell that they were having fun. Like the cast was having fun on set with doing the movie, but I think that the plot was there. I think Eddie Murphy was great in it. And yeah, I liked it overall. I would rate it, if I had to rate it, I would rate it I would rate it 8 or 8.5.
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a great surprise. It was better than I thought it would be. And I'm not saying like I thought it would be bad or whatever. I was just like, I personally didn't have like a real high expectation. My high has come down. I like Coming to America too. When it first came out, I feel like I liked it better than everybody, but my feeling on that has kind of died down a little bit. And then again, I don't feel like that's a terrible movie either. But my expectation with this one, I was just like, it's gonna be cool, like, because we're getting a lot of that nostalgia, a lot of that, some of these other movies, and yeah, it was good. That was really dope. Eddie Murphy, like, it's almost like he didn't miss a beat.
Yeah,
it's almost like he didn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
That was like really cool.
Yeah, I think it will transition into a new movie.
The girl that plays his daughter, I seen her other stuff. I couldn't even call it. I feel bad. I couldn't even remember her name. She reminded me of Teresa Randall a little bit, but like just younger, of course. But she was really good.
I'm trying to think of her name too, and I'm drawing a blank at the moment. But that's the same girl that did Hit the Floor. I watched that when I was in high school. She was in that show, and then she's also the one that's in Kendrick's video. That's the same girl.
Kendrick's video, the I Hate You,
bitch. Yeah, that's her.
Oh man, yeah, that's her. That's definitely her.
Yep.
Yeah, that's her. Damn. Oh shit.
Yeah, I've been watching a couple of movies. She was also in that movie Zola Noodles.
Her real name. That was your real name.
Taylor Page. That's it.
What?
Taylor Page.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Page.
Yo, she rocked that.
Yeah,
she rocked that role. Like I was really like, oh man, this is like Eddie Murphy's like real life daughter. Like, yo, fuck you. Like, that's how it feels. I think that Beverly. I feel like the Beverly Hills franchise did so well because his character just seemed like an extension of what Eddie Murphy would do and say anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So yeah, I was for 5 minutes. I was like, oh shit, she like really kind of looked like him a little bit.
But you know what? You know what other movie is like that where the actor, you're like, that's how that person would be in real life.
What's that?
Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool. If you ask me, that is the same person.
Like there can not be any coincidence at all to say like you can't say Ryan Reynolds playing Deadpool is a coincidence at all. Like literally one and the same. That dude, he's been acting that way since fucking Van Wilder, yo. Like,
yeah, and we got the chance to see that, and I was telling Steven because he didn't get the chance to see it quite yet. If I had to rate it. After I listened to you, right, and you said, I gotta let it sink in, and I was like, you know what, let me let it sink in and think about this again tomorrow. So I thought about it again today, right? My statement still stands. Nothing changed. I'll say what my statement was. I'll say what it was. And I told Steven I will even like go back, watch the first one. I think the second one was good. I think it was good in its own way, but I don't think it compares to kind of the scenario I'm trying to go with here on the first and the newest one.
Yeah.
But I'll take the time, watch the first one again, but I want to say that this one was still better than the first one. In my opinion, I think the humor, I love humor. I love comedy. So I think for me, the humor was there. I don't think there was a scene where I didn't laugh. So for me, I was like knocked out of the park just on comedy. And then you have like plot, and then you have everything else. And I would say I would give it a 9.5. If I had to, be a critic and review it, I would say a 9.5.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, the comedy in it, it was really good. It was at a great pace. I feel like maybe in some instances, like the previous movies, some people might have felt like it was just like, like just take two jokes out. You know what I'm saying? But like this one, it was the right pace, hilarious. Hugh Jackman really like jumped in and like was like controlling. This was like freaking hell.
He dominated that role.
He really did.
He did. And without saying too much, I just think that if I had to rate the plot, I would rate the plot like 8.5. Overall score 9.5. With comedy being on 9.
What's crazy is like with the plot and the whole story, right? Like I feel like you could watch this movie as a standalone movie. Someone could not have seen the first or second Deadpool, right? You watch this one, and it can stand alone, but people are gonna have questions like, "What is this? Or what is that? What is this? What is that?" And it's gonna make you go back to see the other stuff. It's gonna make you go back to see what happened with his relationship, like with his girl. It's gonna make you kind of go back to figure out, like, what is this whole TVA thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then where that comes from, and then like that goes into the Loki series. And remember our summer nights watching Loki, like, like it was
like we're having the pod after the show, just wasn't recording it.
We was watching Loki every week. That shit was like a real fucking event. Like that shit was crazy.
Loki, WandaVision, Captain America, I want to say too.
Oh, you talk about Falcon?
Yeah, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yeah. 2020, man. Shout out to 2021.
That's crazy. What did you think about the surprises? What did you think about Elektra and spoiler alert.
Yeah, you have to say spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Do we tell them to fast forward or just tell them to cover their ears?
Yeah, just cover your ears and go watch the movie and come back.
Let's talk about Elektra played Gambit, and then who else?
X-23.
X-23.
Yeah, and then you got Fantastic Four. Johnny.
Chris Evans.
Yeah. You got him.
What was the best? What was the best Marvel cameo for you? Because like I have mixed reaction about that.
Honestly, the first one, when they showed up the first one, for me it was Elektra. We had this conversation about me pretending to be her in my bedroom when I was like 9. That was the first one. The second one was Channing Tatum as Gambit because, first of all, this was originally announced for him to play this role back in like 2013, 2014. Mind you, That was like a decade ago. This was also around the time Magic Mike was at its all-time high. So for me, and I've been in love with Channing Tatum since
Wait.
Step Up.
Magic Mike. When did Magic Mike come out?
I feel like it got to be around that time.
Wait a second.
2012.
Magic Mike came out in 2012.
Yes.
Wait. What was that movie rated?
First of all, I just wanted to
What was that movie rated?
because was it preteen? Actually, I was a teen.
Magic Mike.
I was a teenager.
Nah. See, you're not answering my question. Let me pull it up. Because you answering my question.
I was a teenager.
Magic Mike. Rated R. 2012.
Yeah, I know what the rating was. And you know what took me to see it?
Why was it rated R? Hold on, because that matters sometimes. Why?
I think context.
Man, you know what? I didn't think this through. Now I got Magic Mike. You know, I got Magic Mike in my Google history. I didn't think this through. Oh shit! Why can't you Google this? Why is Magic Mike
rated R? You want me to Google it? What? Let's see. I want to say it's probably due to like nudity.
Look, I pulled it up. It says the Magic Mike is rated R for sexual material and language. The evaluation, an implied sex scene, many scenes of erotic dances performed by male dancers on and around women, with some men shown shirtless, several arguments, some yelling, and over 30 F words and strong language. Okay. How old were you when you saw
Old enough.
Magic Mike?
Old enough to not. Listen, I was young enough to not be able to go into the strip club, but I was old enough to see the movie.
Oh my God.
And you know what took me to see it? You know, my mother did. And you know what the sad thing is? The sad thing is, we had Samaya with us.
Wait a minute. Samaya saw Magic Mike.
Yeah. Okay. And she's younger than me.
So this is a public broadcast, so everyone is gonna hear this. Like, so who's gonna hear this that's not gonna like the fact that they
listen. It builds character. Like
shirtless dancing Channing Tatum builds character. Okay, that's
builds character.
That's brand new. I gotta put that. I gotta use that when I'm coaching these kids this year. Like, hey kids, you wanna build character? Yeah, Channing Tatum shirtless. It's a movie. Go see it. It
builds. Listen.
Apparently, it's okay for preteens to go see. Like, don't do that. No, don't go see it. Like, I can't.
Listen, some parents are taking their kids to see Deadpool.
Listen.
We are doing this is nothing.
Listen, stuff like that, right? Deadpool. People need to talk with their kids, okay, and let them know how people talk in this world, like for real. So, look, it's rated R. The kid is not gonna get in by themselves, or at least they shouldn't be. They're gonna get in with a parent, and the parent should be able to address, these things, like not in the movie theater. Don't fucking talk while the movie is on, but yeah, talk to your kid like, yeah, when Buddy stuck his finger, up there, like, you got to tell him what that is. You got to explain that. You can't just listen. You don't want your child to go to bed at night thinking like, yo, why did he put his thumb in him like that? Like, you don't want your child. You don't want your child to think that, and then it's gonna be in your child's Google history, and deep ass coming for you now. Like, why is this child looking up thumb and butts, thumb and butts. The benefit of thumb and butts, like.
It reminds me of that one kid. I was searching around on the internet. Oh man, but that's exactly how that happened. I mean, I've watched plenty of movies that I shouldn't have seen throughout my childhood. The one I can, not even just the one I can remember off the dome, and there was nothing really wrong with it other than the fact that it was a rated R scary movie. It, I seen, I think it was either Scream or Halloween with my cousins and my mom, and they would take the pillow and cover my face so I wouldn't have nightmares. And then I just kind of watched the in between scenes, which ain't really nothing. Now I have a love for horror movies. It builds character. I'm telling you.
Did you see the story about Kanye? About that also? Apparently Kanye, he's being criticized. I think him and his wife took Northwest to go see Deadpool. Like, I think because of the rating thing, the age thing as well too.
Here's what I'm gonna say on that. People are gonna do what they want to do. I think that if you are, like we said, kids they're gonna have questions regardless. Either you're gonna be the person to give them the answers, or they're gonna find the answers somewhere else. Whether that is the internet or that is someone else that they trust in asking, or they think is, gonna give them the answer. Disclaimer. My brother was 5. He snuck into my room and took Grand Theft Auto 5 and beat the first mission at 5. My mom, who was upset about it, told him to cut it off. And I said, if he beat the first mission, you might as well let him play it at this point. I'm just saying. Like, if he was able to clear all of that, let him play it. Listen, now he loves video games.
You gotta talk with your kids. You gotta talk with your kids playing Grand Theft Auto. Like, hey, mommy, why is the girl getting in the backseat of the car in the video game?
You're like, oh well,
get money.
There's birds and there's bees.
It's birds, bees, and it's getting money.
Grand Theft Auto is all three. But
I like the movie. Movie was freaking amazing.
Yeah, I will see it again.
Stay for the end credits.
Stay for the end credits. Speaking of end credits, people have been taking pictures in the movie theater of the credits, and they have some names in there that we didn't physically see, but they're in the credit. So I guess they were intended to be in the movie somehow, some way. Like, they had Spider-Man's name up there, and it was played as Andrew Garfield. We didn't see Spider-Man, not once. So the assumption is the picture that was on the desk when he's with Happy, and it's a picture of Tony Stark, and the mask was covering up the other person he was hugged with, is the assumption that it was Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. That's what people think. But people go onto rabbit holes and create theories and get all excited about things that probably aren't true. But you never know.
Damn, now I gotta see it again.
That's easy. But yeah, he was one, and a couple other people. I think I sent you the picture on Instagram, TikTok. But yeah, that was it. Or maybe I sent it in a text message.
I was busy.
It's cool.
I'll do my little scroll right before bedtime.
And then you'll see it.
Start replying back.
And then you're going to be like, okay, we have to watch this again because it is. But it's all great. Shout out to Warehouse Cinemas.
Shout out Warehouse.
Just enjoying.
Can you tell that I'm responding back to like everything you ever sent me like at one time? Like, does it pop up that way? You're like, oh, you ever look at it and it's like, oh, he liked that, he liked that. Oh, we're replying to everything right now.
On like TikTok or just period on social media? I do. And then I do see you like you'll send me stuff, you'll send stuff to the group chat. And then I'll see you like watching some stuff that I sent you and you're like heart. Yeah, I do.
Wait, oh, he saw it today.
Yeah.
Is there anything you ever sent me and is like I didn't react to it in a timely manner for you? Like you was like, yo, what the fuck? Like I just sent you something.
The one I sent you today.
Yeah.
The one I sent you today. No recollection of what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna check it right now.
Listen. If you haven't seen the movie, go see it. It was great. I'm going to see it again. And in the meantime, I think I'm going to go back and watch the first one. Just because. And then give it its rating compared to the new one. Because, I think it was a really, really dope movie.
We can make that a movie night. I think that'll be interesting to do because MJ has seen it, but he didn't see it with us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's almost like this will be the first time we all get to react to it together because, like, and apparently, who knew like Deadpool would be his first rated R movie? Right?
Honestly, I don't really think anybody did, but with Ryan Reynolds and what he was able to make of Deadpool, I really do think that it was really dope.
What I really like too, what I really hope that I really hope like Marvel will really get into like real deep is, it's funny because like they started making all these Marvel movies and they've been like PG-13 and of course you have a large adult audience because a lot of people grew up with these characters. But I wonder if now Marvel's gonna start getting into. I mean, obviously with Deadpool rated R, like but it's like maybe like one of these Avenger movies might be rated R. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I think now we're gonna start to get that, or we're gonna start to see that. Maybe not every Marvel movie, but I think that this kind of opened the door for them to bring in new characters who, if not similar to kind of Deadpool, but like, I don't know, maybe it's another character that they want to introduce, or maybe a character that we've already seen, but they want to take it into a different direction in terms of violence, or in terms of language, or in terms of just overall plot. So I think, we might start to see a little bit more of that.
Yeah, it's like, I really like to see Marvel do that. I know, like, definitely at one point, especially through the comic books, like DC really got into that. Like Batman was really killing motherfuckers and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and it kind of reflects. I feel like it kind of reflected a little bit in the Dark Knight, Christopher Nolan series. But you can see Batman going in that direction now with Robert Pattinson as Batman. Like, I feel like that's the direction they're gonna definitely go in.
Yeah, and we just saw and was talking about the Penguin show.
Yeah, yo, that shit looks crazy. That shit looks crazy. Like, I really, I'm like, even though I know that's Colin Farrell, I'm still like, yo, that's Colin Farrell, yo. Like,
Yeah, I'm excited, and it's a series. Yeah,
yeah, it's a series.
yeah, I'm excited.
I guess that's probably what they're gonna do with a lot of that deep dark stuff. Make it a TV series because I don't know. I guess you just I don't know how ratings go like with these apps. Like, you know, regular TV, it was like, hey, like you could see how many people watch it. I don't know how like Max is figuring out how many people are watching a show or something.
True. I mean, maybe they do it the same way that they do their movies. I guess they check to see how many people are watching an episode, or if they're watching the whole episode, or if they're just watching a couple of episodes and they tune out. In my brain, I think that's kind of the way that they do that.
That's cool. What other movies coming out you looking forward to?
Oh wow, I kind of talked about Twister and wanting to see that in 40X because I just feel like it'd be dope in terms of like the motion and the wind and the effects that they have in 40X. But I don't know. I'm like trying to think of what new is coming, because I think my most anticipated movie was Deadpool. So I'm just trying to think of what else is coming out. We saw Minions with Lee. That was good. I thought it was good. Inside Out. We saw Inside Out.
Inside Out was good.
Yeah.
Inside Out was good. Inside Out, she. Did I see that with you? Okay.
I went with actually no, that may have been me and Steven. That was me and Steven. The boys we'd seen Despicable Me.
Oh.
So yeah. Blake Lively has a movie coming out that I thought that I might be interested in seeing. Actually, I think she got 2 movies coming out. I think one has Channing Tatum in it. Unless I'm getting movies confused. But I want to say that's that one. And the other one has the guy from Jane the Virgin. I don't know his name.
Blake Lively is Ryan Reynolds. Oh, white. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that movie either is getting ready to come out. Yeah, it's getting ready to come out. I don't think it came out yet. But I do want to see it. I don't know if it's one of those things that I want to see in movies or if I just want to wait for it to kind of come on regular TV or a streaming platform. Because, you wait like, 4 months after the movie has been in the movie theater and then it's on the streaming service.
Yep.
So, yeah. But I don't know. Is there any movies that you want to see that hasn't come out yet? Oh, I just thought of one. Wicked. I do want to see Wicked.
I just seen the bill for that. They were talking about that on Today Show.
Oh yeah. I feel like there's nothing else.
Damn, I keep thinking. I think it's not Jennifer Hudson. Is it Jennifer Hudson?
For what? Oh, the show?
That played in the movie. Is she?
I think, did she do Broadway? Maybe she did Broadway. Or are you saying she's in this movie?
Yeah, I think she is.
Hmm.
No, I'm wrong as hell. Wait. I don't know these names. The witch got a name? You knew that? You knew the witch had a name?
You're talking about the good witch or the evil witch?
There's a good witch?
They both have
Wait, there's a good witch?
Have you seen the Wizard of Oz?
The one that's green, the green one. She's good.
She's supposed to be the bad one.
Okay, she's supposed to be the bad one. She, you know, she has a name. She has a first name.
Yeah,
What
they
is?
both do.
What's the witch's name?
So I know.
Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot.
Hold on. It starts with a G. The Good Witch, because they call her something the Good Witch.
I don't know who's playing the good witch in the movie. I don't.
Ariana Grande.
Okay. Oh, she's a witch. Okay. Yeah. What the fuck? Wait. Where's Alice? Wait,
What?
where the fuck is Alice?
Alice who?
Fucking Alice in Wonderland.
This is the Alice in
Playing
Wonderland.
Wait, Wicked is
Wicked is supposed to be like the Wizard of Oz. Or the Wiz.
Ain't her fucking name Alice from the Wizard? Wait a minute, her name was not Alice?
Huh?
Huh?
Who are you talking about? Dorothy?
In the Wizard of Oz. Oh shit, Dorothy. It's Dorothy.
Dorothy.
I'm looking at the cast and I'm like, where the fuck? Who's Alice? Nobody is playing Alice.
You know what? This is. You need to take a nap. Somebody get you a pillow and a blanket, and I'm gonna need you to go take a nap.
Yo, for real. You know how like you look it up and the main characters is on the top line. I was like, nobody's last name is Alice. There's nobody's name Alice here.
Glinda the Good Witch. Is that her name?
Glinda. Yeah, Ariana Grande is Glinda.
I was like, it's gonna come to me.
How do you know that? How do you know her name?
Because they've said it before.
I didn't know the witches had names.
They remade or remastered or done something to those movies. You got the Wizard of Oz, you got the Oz, you got the Oz Great and Powerful that had what's his face in it. I can't even think of his name. But he has a brother. The brother was at 21 Jump Street. I can't think of his name. I'm like drawing a blank. But anyway, he was in the Oz. And then what is? And then it's on Broadway.
Okay, but like, because sometimes when they like redo a story, right? Like, wait. Have these witches always have names? Like this is based off of.
I want to say so. Yes.
What the fuck is the original story this is based off of? What's the name of it? It's not Alice in Wonderland.
The Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz. That's the name of it. Okay, so
yes.
That's the real name.
The Wiz.
It's had so many names. It's been the Wiz. It's been
and then the Wiz is the one that had Michael Jackson in it.
Okay, Wizard of Oz. Like back in the day, the old Wizard of Oz, the witches had names?
I want to say so, yes. If we can do a movie night if you want to. We can do a movie night and watch them all.
We're going to have to. We're definitely going to have to.
Yo, we have to watch them all.
Oh my God. I didn't know the witches had. I figured like, okay, maybe like it's brand new and they're retelling the story from somebody else's side and they're like, we got to give these people names for people to keep track of them. I didn't know the witches had names. I just thought it was the fucking witch. Like,
oh, you're the good witch and you're the bad witch. That's what it was.
Right. The green one.
The Wicked Witch of the West.
Who were all these people? I don't remember all these people from this story. The wizard, the witch, Dorothy, I don't even know who these people are in the story. Linda's father, the witch had a father.
So, okay.
Fire for years.
We're going back up.
Madam Moore. Wait a minute. Yo,
the Wizard of Oz.
Where's the lion? I don't see the lion.
I'm gonna clear it up. The Wizard of Oz is told from Dorothy's perspective. So it's her and, the tornado and the witch on the bike and the dog, and, we're trotting down the yellow brick road, and you meet the Scarecrow and the Tin Man and the Lion, and everybody wants their own thing, so they go to Emerald City, right? The Wiz is the same thing, but with black people. The Oz is told from the Oz is, great and powerful, his perspective. The Wiz, no. Where am I at? Wicked. Wicked is supposed to be told it from the witch's perspective. But it's the same story. We're just getting everybody's perspective.
Are these her family members? Barbecue, BOQ. Goddamn.
You done got to the lineage now. How about this? We're definitely gonna do a movie night, and we're definitely gonna watch The Wizard of Oz, The Wiz, and The Oz Great and Powerful. And then in November, because I want to say it comes out in November. In November, we'll go see Wicked.
This dude, freaking Peter Dimple, like he's in it. How does he even have time to do this? Because isn't he doing like Game of Thrones right now? He's doing House of the Dragon, I think.
He is. I think they filmed this like a while ago. It's time for another movie night. It's time for you to catch up on The Wizard of Oz, because you didn't even know that they had names.
We're done. We're done here. This is done. This episode's done. This is a wrap. Yo, I'm dead. I'm like, where the fuck is Alice?